You don't have a rest problem. You have a worth problem in pajamas. Welcome back to Daily Power Boost. I'm Shawn Michael. This is season 5. Here's what I want you to know before we go anywhere. Rest alone will not heal what hustle broke. Welcome to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Shawn Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Most people don't realize this until they've already failed at recovery. They take time off, they unplug, they do everything right, and they come back just as broken. Sometimes more broken, because now they're also disappointed in themselves for not being able to rest. This is going to sound harsh, but I need you to hear it. Rest can't repair an identity that burnout built. Your body can leave the office. Your nervous system, it stays behind, door locked, lights on, waiting for the next crisis to justify existing. I learned this the hard way. Several years of taking weekends off, vacations, the one sabbatical I thought would fix everything. And I'd come back Monday morning with the same panic in my chest. Same edge, same need to produce something. I'd changed my schedule, but I never changed my soul. Here's what was actually running underneath. I only felt safe when I was producing. It wasn't ambition talking. It was survival logic. Somewhere along the way, maybe childhood, maybe your first job, maybe that moment someone praised you for working hard instead of just being you. You learned that stillness equals insignificance, that breathing slower than your ambition is a threat, that rest is something you have to earn. And no amount of time off rewires this. Time off just makes you guilty for not working. So here's what happens to high performers. You step away, you finally unplug, you sit by the water like you're supposed to feel relaxed. The phone's right there, the email loads in your head, and you're brainstorming at 11 p.m. because panic is louder than presence. You're not resting, you're hiding, and you call it healing. This is withdrawal, not recovery. It's still working with crappy Wi-Fi. So what's the actual move? Recovery isn't about doing less. It's about becoming someone who doesn't need to do more to feel safe. It's an identity shift, not a schedule shift. And that's what we're building this week. Every episode for the next 6 days, we're deconstructing the recovery myth and rebuilding what real restoration actually looks like. Starting tomorrow, stillness isn't stagnation, how you can find momentum inside the pause. Because the version of you that hustled to survive isn't ready to stay still yet. She'll call it laziness. He'll call it weakness. But what if staying is the bravest thing you'll ever learn? For today, I want you to do one thing. Notice where you're still working. Not physically, mentally, in your thoughts, in your guilt, in that need to justify the pause. Just notice. That's the first honest thing recovery asks of you. This was the recovery myth, why rest alone won't heal what hustle broke. I'm Shawn Michael. Tomorrow we move deeper. Stay close. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.